First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well. He is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rounding into the ball. Modest gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 2. Now Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Michael. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready, Edo blue, 10 black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's a Carolina first down.
First down, Carolina.
Red, cycle. Down.
That's Goedert in motion.
Blue, 30 seconds.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyler Scott. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The return starts from the foul. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll swing this one out wide to Carter. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Mitch Scorton in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Field, black. Set, punt. Red, 38, black shot.
In motion now, it's Scott.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down, Panthers.
Fight 6. Here,
They throw the RPO to Goddard. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's Goddard in motion. A second down throw for Young. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll take this one in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Panthers.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Bring it. Go. Check go.
On the run, here's Carter. And he'll get forward for a couple. Princely Umanmielen is there to make the play.
24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 24 now, here's second and 7. He'll drop to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcons first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Get up.
A run with Carter. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this into the hands of K.J. Hamler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll run here. It's Carter. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
26 more yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Hey, smash Bronco. Scoop.
On carry, this is Carter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check smash, check smash. Check, 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 check. 19 Lion. Hey, smash.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal.
A 33-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Ready?
Young to throw on 1st down. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Well, left side, the catch is made. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's a Carolina 1st down.
And the Panthers first down.
Here's Young. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Green jack. Here we go. Red flag. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Pump. It's Trevor Etienne. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Second down and 8.
6. Mega. Let's go. 33. Yell 10 cycles. Hut, hut.
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And he's in. What a try. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Carolina.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here's Carter. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Samuel on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Get up. Viking 18. Get up.
And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Motion, motion, motion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked.
Trevor Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
White.
To throw throw, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Black Ultra. Set.
On first down is Young. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Carolina. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now. I'd go right back to him.
So now Slater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. He'll start at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready? Head to 60. Take over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end blitz.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the ready? Ready?
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Red, yellow, green, gas, red.
On first and 10, here's Young. In trouble, and down he goes. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man here is Mitchell. On 2nd down, Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And we get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Fair catch signals and taken at about the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
60 to go.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
One down the field, but it is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Right?
At the 28-yard line.
Set. Smash. Red. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Throw right side. Pulled in by Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Panthers.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike. for a touchdown, but sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Come on. Set. Mustang 9. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go. Take it to the house. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. But sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league, an underthrown deep ball, more times than not,
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, and after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Cougar 19. 19. Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're... going to be in business with a short field to work. Now Young going to keep it himself. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. A give up the middle to Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
38.
Here's Etienne.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal.
50-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
All ready.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A carry now for Strong. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard.
19, here we go, shot. Cougar 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Seven Pirates.
They'll look to throw again. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
That is caught. What a throw. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will get just a bit closer.
17. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Now ETN. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20. And the Panther first down.
Ready,
Tremble comes in motion.
33, yellow. Hut, hut.
The carry here for ETN. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Let's go, set.
They'll work the middle here with Algier. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
45, set.
To the right side, caught by Goddard. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got him. Woo. Oh, yeah. inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
65 yards.
An incredible play there on fourth down in their own territory. 65 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Forced to his right. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come 19. Come 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Quick, yellow, set.
They'll run on first down with Algier. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Blue, check. Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Okay, ready?
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. 70 seconds left to go in this game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rebel. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. It's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Black 40. Set, cut.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson.